Thank God we had our guns. I've never been happier to be a gun carrier. I love stories that tell of a young couple in love taking care of each other, like a woman, 9 months pregnant, bringing food for her husband who's working hard to support the family. This time, however, a routine trip turns ugly and almost in tragedy. Hi, I'm Joe Yeager, certified instructor and founder of Executive Gun. With safe and responsible gun ownership begins. When Desiree arrived at the gas station where her husband worked, she parked the car, grabbed the food she brought for her husband, and got out of the car. All of a sudden, a young man jumps out of the car next to her, AR-15 in hand, yelling at her for merely startling him. Desiree calls out for her husband, who comes running out to protect her. They attempt to walk away and avoid further confrontation. After showing what a tough guy he is, the AR-toting loser went back into the car. You'd hope the incident would be over at this point, but no, it was just the beginning. The driver of the gangster car gets out, pistol in hand, approaches Desiree and her husband, and pointed the gun at them, yelling, "Do you want to die tonight?" Desiree and her husband stepped back in compliance. Desiree waited for the right moment, and when loser number 2 thought he was in control and lowered his guard, Desiree pulled out a concealed firearm and shot him. The loser fell to the ground wounded. Desiree held him at gunpoint until law enforcement arrived. He was taken into custody and hospitalized. He is a convicted felon, which means he is not allowed to possess a firearm to begin with. Loser number 1, who fled the scene when the shooting began, is still on the loose. "No, they were not taking out my baby daddy before July 11th, she said. Thankfully, this incident ended with the good guys unharmed. Desiree and her husband were not charged and welcomed their child on July 11th, 2023. As safe, responsible, and lawful gun owners, we love to hear such stories, right? It proves once again how valuable our right to keep and bear arms is. But we also ought to use these real-life incidents as learning opportunities. So what can we learn? Number 1, you don't have to look for trouble to find you. You will not get a notification on your phone when trouble may appear. Carry your motor protection 100% of the time you're legally allowed, be well trained with it, and be knowledgeable in your state and local laws in the use of force in self-defense. Number 2, you never know who you're dealing with. Staying calm and seeking to de-escalate the aggression when possible is better than letting your ego get the better of you. The objective is first to get out of the situation unharmed. If that's possible without the use of force, that's a big win. Number 3, don't engage when a firearm is pointed at you. Unless you can draw your firearm from concealment faster than the attacker can pull the trigger, your odds of winning the fight are virtually none. Desiree and her husband were smart to comply and pretend to surrender to the aggressor. Once he let down his guard, Desiree used the opportunity to launch her defense decisively and effectively. Number 4, as soon as it is safe to do so, call 911 and then your lawyer or self-defense insurance emergency hotline. To learn when and how to make these calls properly, watch my video called How to Call 911. And number 5, if you have to use force in self-defense and defend your actions in front of a jury, it will cost tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to fight for your freedom. If you win the criminal trial, you may still be sued by the criminal's family in civil court. Do you have the resources to deal with it? If not, carrying self-defense insurance, if you don't already have it, should be the next on your to-do list. You don't have to use a deadly weapon in self-defense to stand trial. You could cause injury or death with your bare hands and stand trial all the same. I left a link in the description so you can learn more about who I trust with this task should I ever need to fight for my freedom. Desiree and her husband are alive and enjoying their first baby because they were prepared and trained to deal with an unexpected threat. I promise you, it wasn't by accident that they knew how to navigate a high-stress situation involving life and death decisions. It was training and education over an extended period. Would you be ready if that happened to you? Would you be able to make life and death decisions in a split second? Are you prepared for what comes next? If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and watch the next video right here. Train hard, often, and safely, and I'll see you at the range.